his left-handed pitching this postseason, which has really surprised his manager, A.J. Waits. Another 3-2 and a high fly ball, deep left center field, at the wall, tie game! Unbelievable! Altuve, 7-7. Goodbye. One pitch to Springer, and we're tied again. Fastball, middle, and he didn't miss it. And the reason I keep saying, and maybe it seems like I'm trying to make excuse buddy out. Altuve into left. This ball is over the head of Peterson. Digging for third, Bregman. They bring him home. The throw. Late. Astros lead. 9-8. He lifts it into left. Down the line. At the wall. Goodbye. There. He had so much time to figure out. By the time he got to first base, the ball still hadn't landed, and it did right about then.
High fly ball to left field, all the way back, and gone! Walk it off, George Springer. Astros down to their final strike twice in the bottom of the 13th. They're 3-0.
Especially here at Minute Maid Park with those Crawford boxes coming right at you.
This ball lands one row deep into the Crawford boxes. What a finish. A dramatic moment for George Springer and the Astros.
I just love the
3-2 to Springer. Shot into left center field. Back at the wall. It's gone. Springer stays hot, and it's 5-0 Houston here in the second. He's homered in 4 straight games. 3 runs in. That's going to be it for Darvish. For the second time, he can't go 2 full innings in a start. And with 2 out and nobody on, the Dodgers are going to use Brandon Morrow because of Sanchez success. Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history. I tell you what, I have been doing this a long time, but this was one of the greatest postseasons when you think about all it took to get this done for the Astros. Historic Game 2, Game 5. Maybe not the prettiest played Game 7, but the Astros don't care. All the drafting, all the scouting, the pieces that were added via trade or free agency for this stretch drive. And the sports in season for Houston. And the most likely MVP, George Springer. center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. Tie game in the ninth. Marwin Gonzalez. 10th inning. Altuve into left center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. Jose Altuve has put Houston on top. Here's one into left center field off the bat of Correa. Altuve and Correa go back to back. And it's 5-3 here in the 10th inning with Houston on top. In 14 innings to the White Sox in the World Series when they were swept. Well, tonight they're on the board trying to win their first World Series game in franchise history. Altuve, Correa, back-to-back. Their keystone combination coming through in the 10th. Pitching to Springer. That's into right center field. Well hit. Won't be caught. It is gone for a home run. George Springer goes deep. And the Astros are back on top by 2.
Doesn't always work, and there's the slider, and he stays on it. See, if he tries to pull that slider, that may be a ground ball to short.
Top 4 in the Astros lineup, 9 for 23 homers.
Altuve smacks one toward left center field. Back at the wall, Benintendi. They go back to back and go up 2-0. Altuve drives one to deep left center field. Is this his second? You bet. Almost to the same spot. The approach from years and years ago when it was one league, win the pennant. Now you have multi-layers of the playoffs. Red Sox lost the game. Look out here. Look out now. You want to join Babe Ruth on the list? He just did.
And it's tough to get it down around his knees. That one about belt high. What a great looking swing.
So now it's happened 10 times in postseason history.
With 7 innings or more every outing. Deep to center field. Reddick all the way back to the track. He leaps up and he makes a phenomenal catch. Josh Reddick, not normally a center fielder, may have robbed Kipnis of a home run.
Usually playing right field. Making the adjustment. I was a little worried he was getting too close to the wall, but he timed it nicely.
He did steal a home run.
Wow.
Ground ball towards first. Smoke will make the play to second. They get Gonzalez there. Altuve scores. It's now a 6-4 game. In the air to left center field. Well hit. That ball's down into the wall. Beltran around second, heading to third. He is being waved home. The relay throw is not in time. Tie game. Triple for Bregman. We're tied at 6. Line drive, base hit right field. The Astros walk it off. Juan Centeno wins the game after Alex Bregman ties it with a triple.
Well,
the
2-2 to Correa, slap to second base. That will get the run in, and it's back to a 2-run game. The ball in play. Gaddis with a bomb to left. Santa Maria, out of here.
Where you throw it, he's geared for dead red, and that lumberjack right there hit one over the train tracks.
The payoff pitch, and Gurriel rips it into the left field corner. Reddick scores. Gonzalez being waved around. He scores. Houston takes a 1-run lead.
High fly ball towards the monster. Alex Bregman has tied this game.
Crowd sees this, a changeup. We just made him swing and miss that. Hadn't thrown a lot today, and Bregman knew it right away. And we talked about his confidence and how he felt. Well, he proves A.J. Hinch right again.
3-2. Reddick bounces one into left for a base hit. Throw to third, not in time, and Josh Reddick has given Houston a 4-3 lead. With a 2-out, 2-strike base hit to left. Another 2-2 to Beltran. Flip to left field. Benintendi's back on it. At the track, he runs out of room, and it's off the monster. RBI double for Carlos Beltran to give Houston some insurance. Miles home with another 3-2. That's hard hit to second. The Astros are moving on to the American League Championship Series. They come from behind to win it in 4 games, scoring 2 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th.
Ground ball, base hit down the right field line. In comes Reddick to score. Altuve heads to third. Correa with another RBI. It's now an 8-3 game. In the air, left field, pretty deep. Going back, Adrian's at the wall. He leaps up, he can't make the play. Altuve scores. Correa scores. 2 RBI single by Marwin Gonzalez. And all of a sudden, it's 8-5. On the ground, diving attempt. They can't make the flip, but they get to second in time. A run scores just ahead of Bregman. The throw was made. Line drive, base hit into left field. In comes Marwin. Marisnick with a turn. He'll hold it second. It's now an 8-7 game. Into right center field, coming on Rosario. Sliding effort, he drops the ball. Coming in is Marisnick. Around third comes Springer. The throw home. Springer is safe at home plate. Astros take the lead. A 7-run inning. It's 9-8.
I can't believe this.
They have come back 3 times from down 5 this year. They just have come back in this inning down 6. And Paul Molitor's out of the dugout.
How are you not a fan of what the Houston Astros
to take a 9-8 lead? Line drive, base hit off the glove of the first baseman Mauer. It's now an 8-run inning, and the Astros lead it 10-8. Beltran hooks one down the right field line. This ball is gone. Home run, Carlos Beltran. An 11-run inning, and it's 13-8 Astros.
The 3-2 home. And Gardner sends one to the left center field gap. The tying runs aboard with 2 out in the 9th. Gardner on his way to second. Throws on the brakes. The throw in time to get him. And that's how it ends tonight. Wow. Joe
Great play, athletic play by Pereira after this throw was in. And at that point right there, he was in trouble. Wow.
In the air, Who wants it? Correa. And for the first time in 16 years, the Astros are division champs. To right field, pretty well hit. Josh Reddick back to the wall, reaches up, makes the catch, holds on as he crashes into the right field wall to save a couple of runs.
Ted, he had a beat on it the whole way. Reaches up, makes the grab.
Fastball is hammered, and the Astros lead 2-0.
Another look right here. Wants it in. It did not stay in. It kind of drifted just a bit. Leaked back out over the plate and up. And that.
Here's Correa trying to crack it open. That is down the line. A fair ball. And it goes all the way to the corner. Springer's in to score. Here comes Altuve. A two-run double for Carlos Correa. Fly ball in the air to center. Back is Springer at the wall. A leap and a catch. Two out. And look at Springer time everything perfectly. Wasn't going to get out. That's a huge wall. But you watch the Yankees bench.
There's a ball deep to right field. Forget about it. Josh Reddick clears the bases with a 3-run home run and gives the Astros a 6-5 lead.
Loads on this. Turned around a fastball earlier, but this is just a hanging breaking ball, and he knew it because that ball was absolutely punished.
Deep drive right field. This is going to soar, but will it be fair? Marwin Gonzalez has hit a grand slam. And the late inning magic continues at Minute Maid Park. A grand slam by Marwin Gonzalez.
At a moment when the Rangers were feeling pretty comfortable with 2 outs in the inning, Marwin delivers with a big blow.
Against the Oakland A's over the weekend, he hit one off that right field foul pole. This one to that same area.
Hard hit. What a play, Altuve. He can hit, he can field. 2 out. Great hitting, great defense. Altuve can do it all. He is beyond inspirational for many people who think you got to be a certain size to play this sport.
2 games. Pitches hit in the air to center field, pretty deep. Trout back. He's near the track. He leaps. It's off the wall. Altuve, Reddick, Gurriel, all across the plate. McCann with a chance for a triple, and he's there. The Astros take a 7-5 lead on a Brian McCann bases clearing triple.
That ball's hooking down the line and left, and we have a tie game off the top of the wall. Jake Marisnick ties it at 4.
Did you see that coming? I didn't see that coming. That boy, Jake. Into that left field corner. Be a good look at it. Skipping off the top of the wall.
High ball 4. A walk-off walk. And the Astros have a winning homestand and a winning record through 7 games for the first time in 11 years.
Nobody said what.
In the air, slicing away from Springer. Long run, diving effort, he makes the catch. George Springer robs Brett Gardner for the second out here in the 8th inning.
Gosh, these guys are fun to watch in the outfield.
You talked about
Goes from 14. Drives one deep and far to left field. That is back, and that ball is gone up on the train tracks and left for Altuve. He's in a double figures in home runs. That's 10. And it's a 4-0 Astros lead.
Not going to miss this. He knows it. Most hitters will get in the batter's box and get that back foot near the back line. Altuve loves to actually shorten the. This was supposed to be a super rotation for the Red Sox. That ball's driven the other way. It sends Betts back at the wall. It's gone. George Springer goes the other way with a solo shot.
78 miles an hour, and you've got to think, stay back in order to hit that pitch the other way. So Springer's sitting on it, waits on it.
96 miles an hour.
Altuve in the shift with a long throw off balance, and Marwin stays on the bag. Great play on both sides to rob Jose Bautista as he was bidding for a hit.
Pull, they got the shift on, so he's basically throwing from the shortstop position. And look at the flexibility by Marwin Gonzalez. Holding the bag and digging the ball out of the dirt. Just a great play on both ends to start this game.
On the ground towards the hole, past Defoe. Beltran being waved home. Kendrick overruns the ball. Doesn't matter, Beltran scores easily.
As they've driven in 57.
Back through the middle, base hit for Reddick. Around third comes Bregman, he'll score. It's a 3-2 game. Reddick drives in. Alex Bregman. He rips one into left field. Kendrick back. It's over his head into the wall. Reddick heading to third. He's going to be waved around. Wilmer Defoe. Throw not in time. We're tied. Four home runs and 37 at-bats on the season as he drives one deep to right field. Brian McCann, upper tank, ties the game at 1.
McCann ball. Man, he went out there and got himself a four-seam fastball, and he knew it. 101.4 miles an hour off the bat. 35-degree launch angle. Equals you an upper tank 402-foot shot.
Up the middle, speared by Altuve on one hop, out at first base. Run-saving play by Jose Altuve.
Altuve's been getting a ton of hits, but he can also take them away. Big spot right here, picking up Mike Fiers to finish off this inning.
Norrie hooks one deep down the right field line, bidding for a 3-run home run. Gone! Norrie, Aoki. For the second time in this game, the Astros have tied it with a 3-run home run.
This is his best bull. Look at that hanging breaking ball. That was Aaron Judge-esque. Look at the extension through there.
You look at it.
Got through. This should be a good
Where's
one.
this land? Where's this land?
Stay with it.
No way. Effective innings lately. That ball is hammered deep to left center field. This ball is heading towards the upper deck, almost into the third deck. Springer crushes one, and the Astros lead 7-5 on their fourth home run of the game. Second for George.
Good Lord. Baseball. My goodness.
That's into right. Back at the wall. It is caught for out number 2. What a grab by Reddick.
Fence gets there, no problem.
And just create no way for that throw to get to him.
Cameron deep to right field, slicing. This ball is gone. Home run, Cameron Maben. He has done it again. His third home run as an Astro. He won the game last night, and he puts the Astros ahead 5-3 tonight. Here's Paulo Orlando. He rips one, speared by Bregman. Alex Bregman makes a diving stab.
On your toes as a third baseman, especially with Keuchel out there. Bregman helped.
Fly ball right field. George Springer towards the crowd and into the crowd for the final out of the inning. Why not? He does it all on the offensive end, and he ends the fifth with a great catch.
Center field back to right field. Knows this ballpark well and gets to know a couple more fans.
On to the deep left center field, all the way back. This ball's gone! Yuli Gurriel! Astros lead at 3-0.
It's also finished off with a pickoff of Brett Gardner. Tonight it was Yuli going deep on our Mattress Firm Super Mode to left field. Big home run in a big situation for LaPina. Take that walk to extend some innings and pitch counts.
Slicing down the line, this ball is going to be off the top of the wall. In play. Scoring is Reddick. Gurriel to second on a double. Back-to-back doubles by the Astros, and they have cut into...
Staying on that slider and going the other way, Yuli Gurriel. It's going to be a conversation to see if they review this. Because to me, it's tough to see on that angle, but yeah, it's a hit either way, which is beautiful. They gave him the home run. I like it. LaPina.
In Uli. Home run, Yuli Gurriel. Marwin deep to right field. This ball is gone. Pinch hit, 3-run home run. Marwin Gonzalez, and the Astros take a 6-4 lead. And
tell you what, you better go out there and get the engraver loose, because he just sent one into Utah Street out there in right field, where if you bomb one out there, you get to leave your mark.
Ball driven to center field, pretty well hit. Kane going back, looking up, gone! 2-run home run, Jose Altuve. Astros lead 3-1 in the ninth. 6-7-4. And add to that total, Josh Reddick has just won. Grand slam, Reddick. 16-4, Astros. And the Georgia boy with a nice homecoming.
Fastball right down the middle. Jason Mott knows exactly what happened as soon as it comes off the bat from Josh Reddick, and he did not miss.
Fisher on the move. Maben gets into one. Deep to left field. All the way back. Gone! Cameron Maben. A 2-run home run. And the Astros lead this game 3-1.
Talked about the number of pitches usually benefits that hitter, and that was a fastball running right back into Cameron Maybin, and he got the head out in a hurry. That was a great view of the hands getting loaded, getting back. He knew it was go.
Jake sends one deep to left center field, all the way back, looking up. This ball is gone. Jake Marisnick hits home run number 5, and he gives Houston a 7-6 lead in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
He doesn't. He drops the barrel of the bat, but doesn't pull the ball. Stays up the middle, and this ball carries extremely well to straightaway center over.
Up 0.
Centeno line drive the other way. The Astros are going to get on the board for the first time today. Max Stassi, who walked, comes around to score. Now the ball's loose and everybody else advancing up a base. So second and third, still nobody out. Centeno and RBI. And first time working a full season together. There's a smash tipped off the glove of the first baseman. Nobody covering the bag, so everybody's safe. It's now a 3-2 game. Kyle Moran's going to get credit for a base hit there and an RBI.
Anticipated myself in seeing these teams beat up on each other in the West.
Tony Kemp at base hit. All these lefties continue to get base hits against lefties, as Abad has given up hits to Centeno, Moran, and now Tony Kemp with an RBI. This game.
And that go-ahead run on third base.
Into right center field, over is Chris Young, and he makes the play. Tagging and scoring. This will not count as an at-bat against Yuli. So if they want to keep him in the game, you could still possibly get another AB as he hits a sac.
1-1. Breaking ball down the line. 1 run scores at Springer. Here comes Reddick. They bring Altuve all the way around. Throw to the plate by Gregorius, cut off. They have Gurriel hung up. It's a 3-0 game and 2 out in the inning.
That day. Basically because of that.
On the ground, sharply hit, nice play. Bregman on the hop that came up. Alex Bregman flashing the leather for the first out of the 9th. That ball was hit hard and really jumped on him.
Yeah, I agree with you. That hop was not an easy hop.
Ripped, but past the shortstop Rosales into center field, off his glove. And now it gets beyond Decker in center field. That ball got away from 2 different fielders. The center fielder Decker missed the ball after the shortstop Rosales couldn't catch. That ball is ripped into left center field, and it's a base hit. Coming in to score Aoki. Springer will head to third. Alex Bregman drives in a run. It's now a 5-3 game. On the ground toward short. Rosales to Lowry for 1. Altuve beats the turn, and the Astros get another run on the fielder's choice. It's
on left matchup.
Aoki takes one in the dirt. The ball gets away. This game is tied as Reddick scores. 5-5 on a wild pitch to tie the game in the 8th. Ball away from giving Houston the lead. And there is the fly ball. Is it deep enough? Decker in center field. Tagging at third is McCann. Decker will throw it all the way in. McCann is safe, and the Astros have come from behind twice on this road trip, down by 5. And there goes the runner. Springer sends one to left field deep. Chris Davis all the way to the track, looking up, and this ball is gone! Springer hits his 6th home run of the year, and the Astros take an 8-5 lead.
Here's the pitch. He lifts it down the right field line. That's trouble, and it is in and out of the glove of Haniger. That's going to clear the bases on a double by Brian McCann. Wow! Just out of the reach of the diving Mitch Haniger into the right field corner, and McCann.
Guys, they want to pitch in a positive situation with the lead in the postseason. Carlos Beltran, nice backhand play. The throw is in time. Tyler White making the stretch for the final out of the inning. Jeff Bantley kept their replay.
It's a great play. Correa just throws the long hop, and in coming off.
Another curveball. This one's lined into right, and Josh Reddick with a phenomenal catch. Tip of the cap from this starting pitcher as Reddick goes airborne to save a base hit.
Lay out and get a glove on it. It's pretty impressive. That ball gets by him. Gamble's running for days, but instead gets a tip of the cap and a handshake.
There's a line drive, base hit into right. Being sent home is Pinder. Here comes Josh Reddick's throw. It is in time, out at home plate. Reddick guns down Pinder, and it's still a 1-0 game.
Bill Musgrove's number, but he's got some help out there in the outfield. Josh Reddick, we've heard about the arm. Now you get a chance to see it.
There's a line drive down the right field line. Base hit headed towards the corner. Peacock with his first Major League RBI. Might have two. Here comes Jake. Head first slide. Safe. And the Astros lead 7-0 on a Brad Peacock RBI, 2 RBI double. In the air to right field, shallow. Haniger comes on. He can't make the play. 1 run scores. Marlin comes in to score. Behind him, a 3rd run scores. All the way in from first is Yuli Gurriel. 3-run score on the double by Evan Gattis, and the Astros have a 5-3 lead. Jacob Brugman into right center field, pretty well hit. Springer dives, and he makes a phenomenal catch. George Springer robs Brugman out number 1 in the 3rd.
You know, we took his body whatsoever. He's fighting the lights on that play too, by the way.
He sends one towards right. Springer trying to get there, drops in for a hit. Springer will barehand and make the throw to second, and Phillips safe, but he left the bag. He is out. He did not stay on the bag, and Correa hung with the tag, and he is out at second base.
Barehand and a laser to second base. Forced Brandon Phillips into that slide situation. And he can sit there and point at Carlos Correa all he wants. He came off the bag. Might have been a little bit of a nudge.
Derek Fisher batting. Swings and sends one to left field. Pretty deep. Delano DeShields to the wall. Looking up. Gone! First hit of the major leagues. It's a home run. Derek Fisher makes it a 5-1 Houston lead.